Okay, so we are done with the new layer. Now let's proceed to the new topic that is about all the layers. Okay, I'm going to open some of my Photoshop project and I will tell you that you are really going to be shocked. You're going to be really shocked with all the layers that you need to create when you are working on your lighting design on using Photoshop. Okay, so let's go and open some of my files now. Okay, so I opened a lot of files already. Okay, so let's start with this one. And this is a landscape lighting project. And you can see I only have few layers here. And if I'm going to close some of the layers, the original file is like this. So the client sent us a 3D rendered image with lights already. But we're going to propose our fittings to make this one a little more better. If this looks better to you, then it's okay. But the client says, can you suggest something better on this lighting design project? And this is what we suggested. So I just made it black and white first. And then this is our suggestion to put luminaires on the palm tree. The complaint of the client actually is, they said that the actual situation is really dark, because this one is a 3D rendered image and the actual situation is totally dark, so they want to add more lights on this landscape design. So this is what I did. I make it black and white first. Later on I will teach you how to make this one black and white, and then I suggested some luminaires on the top of the tree or on the palm tree. And then to put some hyper-rated submersible LED tube on the edge of the swimming pool. And then guide light, because there's already one here. But we are proposing to add more to make it more safer. Actually, we are planning to add more on the side, not just on the corner. And then there's another one here, which is of course on the gazebo. We added suspended, if you can see, there's a glowing balls there, okay, here in the front. Yeah, and yeah, we added this one to make this gazebo more brighter in actual, and of course the string of that pendant light. Yeah, so this is how we do. We suggested some fittings, and then if the client says, how did you know that it's going to be bright in the actual, then we will run a simple simulation using Dialux Evo or other software. All right, next. Okay, I'm just pressing F. So this one is rendered in Dialux, but because Dialux is not powerful enough to create a glowing effect, so I just captured the Dialux rendered file and then I edited this glowing effect on Photoshop. And actually, you can increase the glow more if you like. Later on, I will teach you how we'll do that. See, it's more glowy if you like that. Okay. So yeah, I edited the Dialux Evo rendered file. And this is a sample interior, like what I mentioned in our previous topic, that Photoshop lighting design is only applicable for landscape, facade, and some interior design. So like for example, this is an actual photo, and this is the actual photo, and the client said they want to add more downlights, and yeah, so I need to remove those glare on that, yeah, because they're planning to remove that, so I need to remove it in there, and then add downlights on the edge of the staircase instead on the stairs. Okay, you can see those downlights now is in the perimeter of the opening of the staircase. This is our suggestion actually. Okay, this is our existing project, and the client said that they're just going to add more downlights there. Okay, next. Okay, so this file is still in the SketchUp file, still under the conceptual stage or design phase. So we are suggesting the luminaires in this religious building, and you can see those, yeah, and all of them are, yeah, you can see all of those lights are really put it there together to make this place more glowing in the night. Yep. And this is the actual photo from the client. And for you to present the lighting design concept to the client, you need to make it not so colorful. So remove the color, make it dark like that evening view. And then to remove the harsh, vivid color, make it black and white. And then you can start adding your suggested luminaire. Oops, that is the option for putting the luminaires on the top, a linear floodlight, or at the bottom. So it depends on the concept. So if they like to put it on the top, then this is the probable effect. It will be mounted on the canopy of the roof. And if it's from the bottom, then it will be mounted on every spacing of that column. And then, yeah. So there's an uplight there to highlight those decorative things. And then, of course, staircase light. Yeah, to make it glowing effect. You see those staircase looking good. And of course, a pathwalk light on that balcony area. And of course, some, again, bollards on the pathwalk. And if the bollard is not enough, then we can suggest a post lamp. And then, of course, the security light mounted on the wall. And that's it. So that's how easy it is to do it in Photoshop, actually. And it's so powerful to do the presentation. It's very fast. But be careful in selecting the luminaires, because it might be overlit. But because they have mentioned that they want to highlight this decorative roof canopy here, and they want to make the building more brighter in the night, then yeah, you can overlay for a while, and then you can just reduce or remove something if it's too bright in actual or in the simulation, or you can also check that one if there's a mock-up. Okay, next. So I have so many things here, and yeah, there are also some interior here. And this one, the problem for this one is I just need to make this one diffused effect, because the actual picture is, yeah, this is the actual photo, and the client said they don't like this fluorescent lamp inside the glass. So we suggested, so I created this little picture here on the side. Yeah, this one. So I created that one. And then I draw on where to put the LED strip. And this is the size. And you can see all those. Yeah, those are Photoshop. And I mentioned that if we follow this LED strip inside the glass, the effect will be like this. Like this. So it will be a diffuse color. And if they want more uniform light, then we need to adjust the LED strip, a brighter LED strip. So either the effect will be like this, a little darker in the middle, or like this, like an even illumination on the glass. I'm thinking if the glass is totally diffused, then yes, we will create this one. But it seems that it's not really a totally diffused glass type. I think it's more or less 60% transparency only. So I think, in my opinion, it will be only like this. Okay, so this is some interior that we do in Photoshop. Okay, and what else? So some buildings. This one, the one I showed you, look at this one, because look, I only have this is the actual photo from the client. This is the daytime view. Again, you need to make it dark, make it black and white, put this LED tube, and this one, yeah, and everything, and then make the concept. And once you do that, realize what are the fittings to be used, and then you can create some renderings much better, like this one. Okay, all right. Next, what else do we have here? So another one, this is an airport, And again, the file is from SketchUp only. So they are planning to put some luminaires. Actually, this is the conceptual comment from the client. So they want to put lights on the skylight, because during daytime there will be light coming from the skylights. It's good. But during night time, nothing is there already. So they want to put some light to make it like there will be light again coming from that, even it's during nighttime. So what I did, this is the only picture they have. So what I did, I made it like black and white again, of course, make it darker. And then add this light. I'm planning to put an LED floodlight here, perimeter of the opening. It will be either blue color or RGB, or yeah, it depends if they prefer to use blue color, so it will mimic the moonlight, bluish moonlight, or if they want, they can go for just plain white. And then additional downlight, because I'm sure it will be dark, because in the actual, if you can see, nothing is there. So because this is a SketchUp file only, so we suggested to add downlight, because this is a security control area of the airport. And of course, those parasol on this check-in counter area. So these are only photoshopped, and this is the way we submit our initial design. So if the client says, can you please run a simulation for this one, because we want to check if really the lux level has been achieved, then yes, we can do that. But for the meantime, this is our concept. All right, so what else? Again, this is the same airport, and then again, I suggested those lines of light. I did not continue it here because it's just a typical line of lights towards to that area. So simple simulations showing the client your proposed lighting design. Okay, I will teach you. I'm just showing you now the layers, and there you can see there are so many layers here now, and you can just turn off, turn on all of this. Another sample design for the facade. So this is just a simple building, and if you want to see the original 3D rendered file, so it will look like this. Amazing, right? And again, you need to make it dark first. The background sky will be darker. Make it black and white if you like. Then add your lighting design concept one by one, and yeah, you can run like this. Very easy. And then of course, while you're doing this, you need to imagine what kind of fitting to be used in every suggested light. Okay, and of course, this is the Ferrari Maserati, and it's only a few. This is just a simple concept, but you can see I have so many layers here. See, look at those layers. Yeah, okay, that's why it's very important. Again, see, I labeled the layers like LED strip, LED flex, and mesh blue, for example, and some Maserati and Ferrari logos there. Okay, later on I will teach you how you will do that. And this is entrance. Again, I created a group, and again in this layer there are so many things in here, and you can turn off. And if you want to see the original picture of this one, yeah, we can do that and turn off all those layers one by one. There you go. So this is the original picture from the client, and we are going to make it night view and using Photoshop to do the rendering for this project. Yeah, so I have so many unused layers also, which I just use for a guide. And yeah, and this is how you will do it. And then you can turn on some layers, which is of course just a conceptual like this one. All right, this video now is very long. I'm just showing you the layers. And what else do we have here? So this is one sample. I think this is a warehouse, a bakery warehouse. And yeah, very easy to do. And if you want to see the original file for this one, let's turn off the sky. Yes, so this is the original file from the client, and this is what we suggested. Of course, we need to make the sky. Even our floodlight, I put it there, the 3D view of the floodlight. And one by one, you can see how amazing the presentation will be. And you can do the presentation using PowerPoint to become like a transition or GIF animation, which later I will teach you how to do it. Okay, so that's it, and I hope you inspired with this project, and now you know that layering or creating new layers is very important, and labeling also the layers is also important. Okay, so see you again on the next lecture, which is about levels.